When I think about my beginnings, my musical beginnings that inform my aesthetic, including my work and things that have that label film noir on them, a jazz trumpet player was like my gateway drug into being a musician. That combined with also playing classical trumpet in like the Oakland Youth Symphony and sitting in the middle of an orchestra playing Rite of Spring, which is kind of when my other epiphany when I just realized all the sounds of orchestral music, and so I really this combined love of the classical traditions all the way through modern compositional styles and the jazz aesthetic. Those really have informed everything I do, really. I often think I think linearly. I'm actually kind of like good enough to play piano, but not as good enough as Scott. So a lot of times when I'm creating a piece of music, I sort of do it more line by line, partially because that's the way I think, partially obviously because of my piano technique. But this whole idea as harmony as a function of really counterpoint is just central to everything I do. In fact, I'm going to share some choral music with you, including a new piece I'm working with, because I love writing for strings. Obviously, you hear that in a lot of my scoring work, but going back to writing for the voice, it's almost solidified my passion and my feeling about just the importance of voice leading and each line being its own entity that has its own logic and beauty and reason for being there. I think also when we look at film, which is a very dense medium, a lot of the music I did for House of Cards, it's a very dialogue heavy show. So part of the trick is how can you be interesting but not have like a main title sequence like Elmer Bernstein did, where nobody's really saying anything except for the occasional sound effect. How do you create structures that have complexity and tell a story, but aren't so dense that the actors' voices don't come through?